Alright, I thought I'd make you a quick video to walk you through how to use Coraldraw to engrave onto a piece of wood, some kind of design, something like that, since I'm going to be gone the next couple days. So you're going to go here to the Start menu, All Programs, find Coraldraw Graphics, click it, and it's Coraldraw X6 is what you want to open. Takes a second to open up there. So you should have already gotten a piece of wood that's going to work for the laser. The thing that you need to know is what the thickness of that piece of wood is. So we'll use a dial caliper, figure out what that thickness is. You're going to need that to set up the laser when you actually engrave it. Other than that, you'll need to know the width and the length of the piece, so you'll be able to set it up in here. So once you pop up into Coreldraw, usually it brings up this splash screen right here. I just click New Blank. You could click there, you could click up here. Doesn't really matter. We'll just New Blank Document. This part right here comes up. You can name it right now. Something like that, your name. This is important. It needs to be 24. I don't know if yours will come up like that. The height needs to be 12. And this right here probably says that, and it needs to be RGB. Those are really the main things. Name, 2412 RGB. Then hit OK. And now you have what the laser bed looks like. It's 12 inches by 24 inches. So the piece of wood that you get obviously has to be smaller than that. Next up, I'd measure that, and let's say that that piece of wood is 18 inches. What I do is I left click on the side of this ruler right here, left click, hold, and this drags a ruler out, and I'm going to drag that to 18 inches. Then say it's, right now it's at 12. Say it's 2, 4, 6 inches in size. So I'm going to go ahead and click up here, left click, drag down, and drop myself a deal there. So now this is the area, or this is the piece of wood that I have. The laser does not see these as things to engrave, so it makes a nice area to set stuff up. From there, a lot of times it's, you kind of decide what you want to do or how you want to do this, but there's the text tool. Click, and, say I want to put my name in here. I don't know what you want to design. I'm just showing you a couple different things, so you can pick what you want. If I don't like the font, I double click it. I come over to the font, find something I like. You can click and drag that thing around if you want. Maybe I do that, and then I go down here and I make another one. Denim shop. Oh, I guess I'll need to fix that, but that's alright. What do I use? This one? To move that stuff around, you get the drift. If you want to, these are size. This is kind of where it's placed at in the part. It's an 18-inch piece, so a lot of times I just kind of eyeball it, but if you wanted to, you can see those numbers on the left-hand screen moving. You could actually do the math on that and figure out exactly where it's supposed to be. And then let's say I want to put a picture or something like that on there. So what I would do is I would open up Chrome, grab myself a new tab over here, and I'm going to put in, me, I'm a Hawkeyes kind of guy. And I'll go to images, and anything that's kind of like the laser recognizes black as the best, so black or grayscale types of colors. So like I think this is probably going to be a pretty good picture right here. I can try to right click and just copy the image right here. That's the quickest way. I'll see if that works here real quick. Come in here, left click, paste, left click, right click, and then paste. Sweet. I can make that down a little bit, down in size a little bit. If you look in, it's kind of blurry like that, jagged. I always like to take any of my images and run through this simple setup. First, bitmaps, convert to bitmap. I don't want it color. I want it either black and white or grayscale. Those are your two choices. This is a black and white one, so I can pick that. Okay. So that converts it, and then the next one is trace, outline trace, and then come around to like either any of these, but
Click line art right there. So it's outline, line art. And what it does is it kind of goes around and it traces it. If it looks good, you like it. If you like it, it looks good. If not, you can always change it to different ones. If you can see a difference, a noticeable difference, a lot of times you can't. So once that's there, just hit OK. And if you look now, if I move that image, you can see it's straight lines. It's a lot cleaner type of deal there. So I'm a big Hawkeye fan, and of course I'm gonna move that around a little bit. I'll grab so you get the gist. I'm gonna grab one more picture, just kind of show you where I'm at. I'll get you one that's not just black and white, one that's maybe a little bit has some colors in it. So I'm a Vikings fan too, you know that. Football. Oh, I'm gonna go back to logo here. I'm going to get one that maybe, well, there's another black and white one. So if I can get that, that's cool. Let's just try this one. It's not black and white, just so you get an idea of what it looks like. Right click, copy image. Left click, right click, paste. Ugh, that one's going to be bad. See how it's got the outline right there? So that's going to be a bad picture. It's not going to work. So just way easier to try to find a different picture instead. Let's try this guy. Copy image. Paste. There we go. See how it has a white background? That's something I can work with. All right. So it's got some colors. So first thing, same thing. Bitmaps. Convert to bitmap. Instead of black and white, I'm going to go grayscale. Hit OK. And what that's going to do is the laser is going to make this dark, this a little bit lighter, this a little bit lighter. That should turn out pretty decent. Still pretty blurry. So again, I'm going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline, Line Art's the first one. Here's what it is now. This is what it's going to be when it's done. Yeah, I like it. Hit OK. Now that takes it and makes a much cleaner image. So I can kind of move this around, whatever I want to do. This would be kind of a cool garage sign, I think, you know, something like that. So that's pretty much the process. Once you're done with that, you got to save that. And the location that you save it to is actually under Computer, Public, Ready to Cut, Laser. So I'm going to go there first, and you'll see a bunch of stuff in there. Like, oh, yeah, that's not probably a good one, Ethan. But, yeah, so make sure it's appropriate, if you will, so we don't get in trouble like Ethan had to. And this could be, save it down in there, Benham Garage Sign. That way you can go into the laser room. There's somebody in the class that's probably used the laser already, I'm hoping, and they can get you set up as far as settings and how to put everything where it needs to go and stuff like that. But make any changes, stuff like that, always make sure and save it. And then you're ready to go out and just cut it on the laser in the back room. So have fun with this project. I realize this video went a little bit long, but I'm not going to be there to help you, so I wanted to try to put as much information as I could in on it for you to have success. So you'll have this to do, but I also have an assignment for tomorrow, so make sure you get both work and play done. And be good and have a good weekend. Thanks a lot, guys.